Hello, and thank you for joining this session where we're going to be talking about one of the master's courses in our Department of Electronic and Electrical Engineering. And the course is Wireless, Communication and Computer Networks. And my name is Tina from the Marketing Department, and I'm joined today by Professor Hamed Al-Raweshidy, who is the course director of this course. So Hamed, welcome. Would you like to start off by just giving us a brief summary of your academic bio?
Yes, my name is Hamed Al-Raweshidy, and I did my bachelor degree and MSc from University of Technology, Baghdad, Iraq, and then I have done a postgraduate diploma in Glasgow University, Scotland, and did my PhD at Strathclyde University, and then I went for a postdoc at Oxford University, and then I done 6 months in BT, and then started my senior lectureship at Manchester Metropolitan University. And after 5 years, I went to Kent University, and then I ended in Brunel University. While I was working as well in Baghdad, I was working at Space and Astronomy Research Center, and I had been working with 1 year in Germany with Carl Zeiss, and a few months in Birken-Elmer in USA.
Wow, thank you. So this course, how long has it been running and what's the main aim of it?
This course started about 20 years ago, and the aim of it is that the graduate, MSc student graduate, will be able to find an excellent job in company or proceed with their PhD in mainly in communication and computer networks.
And you say it's been going 20 years, but how do you ensure that it's always up to date in terms of the job market and the technology?
Well, first of all the member of staff who teach on these courses are very active in research. We have collaboration with company, we have different EPSRC, we have European project. So we work on the latest technology. We publish in top journal paper as well, such as IEEE journals. So we always keep to the age of technology, and most of us try to update on yearly basis something new and try to be sure that this is the latest technology. Plus we have something in called industrial committee, where they join us for a meeting sometime 3 times a year, and we discuss with them a few issues. Some of them even they propose some kind of lectures and invite some of them to give lecture as well.
Right, so it's closely aligned with the job market that these graduates are about to go out into.
Exactly.
Great, thanks. So there's a bit of flexibility in the modes of study. Could you just run through the difference in student experience of the September start to the January start?
Well, September start will have, well, in general, the MSc course will have several modules as compulsory, and in our wireless, we have 3 optional. The student will choose only 2 from those 3 optional. Now, when the student will select their module, usually the compulsory will start in the first term, and the student will start with this, and then in the second term the student will complete this with the project, and they will choose, as I said, 2 of 3 optional module. Now January 1 will start similarly with the same module that the September one, and then when they come to September next year, they will be able to have the 4 module which they missed.
Great. Thank you. And in terms of the entry requirements, there is a bit of flexibility here. I know the standard entry is a 2-2 or higher in an engineering, ideally electronic engineering degree, but sometimes work experience can be taken into account as well with other graduate disciplines.
Yes, definitely. I mean, we had some cases where a student have quite good experience, 10 years in a company, and he came to our course and he has been able to doing very well.
Excellent. It's worth saying at this point that there are very often scholarships that applicants for this course can apply for. At the time of recording, we're not able to give any details of them because they haven't yet been set for the coming academic year. But please, if you're thinking of making an application, go to the scholarship page on the Brunel website and see if there's anything that you may be eligible to apply for. Okay, so let's now move on to talk more about the actual content of the course. You mentioned there are some compulsory and some optional modules. Could you just run through what they are?
So we have compulsory module such as communication network security, communication network technology, design for Internet of Things, and engineering ethics and sustainability. And we have another compulsory module, which is artificial intelligence system technique, and the final one will be radio and optical communication. Obviously, there is a compulsory project as well. The optional one are embedded DSP for communication system, advanced embedded system design, and applied sensor instrumentation and control. The student should choose two of those optional modules.
Excellent, thank you. Now, we mentioned the dissertation. Can you give us some examples of one or two very interesting topics that have been submitted by recent students?
Well, for example, this year we had a student working on Open Run for 6G. And every year we have a different dissertation title. It depends on the student. And as you seen, there are different compulsory and optional module, and each of the lecturer will have 2, 3, 4 project, for example. And it depends, some of them, if they are expert in AI, they will be able to let the student working on the latest technology in AI. In my area, I always have some student working with 6G and AI, IoT with AI, and so on. But I need to mention one thing. There are usually each year we have a few number of what we call it company projects, where the student will deliver their project in the company. When the student will go to the company, I go and visit them and discuss with them 3 or 4 times about their project, and then the company will pay them £1,000 per month. Now, they need to stick to the deadline for the project as any student doing the project in the university. However, the company will keep them for 6 months and sometime extend it for 1 month, another 6 months, so it will be 1 year. And some of the students, they had a job with the company.
I see. Thank you. And finally, can you give some examples of careers that your recent graduates have gone into?
Well, several students go to several company in UK or in their own country. Some students, they complete their PhD, proceed with a PhD research, and some of them, they go and work in a college.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Now, I think we've covered most of the questions that prospective students tend to ask us. But if you're watching and thinking of making an application and there's any points that haven't been covered, please send us an email to our inquiries inbox, which is enquiries@brunel.ac.uk. And if you mention the wireless communications and computer networks, then the email will be forwarded straight to Professor Al-Raweshidy, who will reply to you. Okay? In the meantime, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.